Woke up slow, windows wide, coffee's warm, light feels right. Just one text made me smile. Ain't love, just your style, don't need much.
So next week is my birthday, and I have been feeling really burnt out. I don't know if it's just because I have been overworking myself with work, social media, and YouTube, and prepping for school, stress, holiday stuff. I think a lot of things were just like happening, and I didn't realize that it was really taking a toll on my nervous system until I started feeling really burnt out. So I decided to cancel Pilates for today. Today is a Saturday, so I usually will go thrifting in the morning, and then I will do a Pilates like later on in the afternoon. But I canceled Pilates for today, and I decided not to go thrifting because I want to focus on self-care today. I think it's really important to listen to your body when your body is so exhausted that you can really tell when your nervous system is unregulated, because your stress levels are high. Your blood pressure could probably be high. I don't really know, if any of that is happening with me, but I do know that my cortisol levels are high because the last time I did blood work, that's one of the things that it did come back with. So I think because of the stress that was going on with my mom, the holidays, and making sure that I got everybody taken care of for the holidays, trying to still save and do all of the things, try to make the right decisions, because I am also still feeling burnt out with work. And so I am deciding, do I still stay working, or do I focus on school and not work? What is the right decision for me? I don't really know just yet, so we will see. I just don't want to burn out. I've got 1.5 years left of school right now. My mental health has been my number one priority over the past 3 years, 100%. And so I've come a really long way from, I used to have daily panic attacks. I used to have severe anxiety every single day. I'm on medication for anxiety and depression, but overall I've been feeling really good. So I feel like, if I just continue to focus on my mental health and keep things on the up and up, I will be good, and I will be able to bang out this next year of school, no problem. I was starting to get senioritis a little bit, and so that was a challenge, but I think now that I took a break from school, I took 1 term off, and so now I'm going to be back fresh-eyed and bushy-tailed, I hope. So I have a couple more terms, and then I have my capstone, and then I am done. So I am excited about that. And yeah, so I am on my way right now to the nail shop, and am going to get my pedicure done because it's been a while and my toes are looking really scraggly, and so I want to get a French gel pedicure done. And if they have time, because I did not get this on the books with them, I did call to see if they had time to do a pedicure, but I didn't ask if they had time to do a full set. So depending on, I might get a full set done, for my nails. We'll see. And if they don't have time, then it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay, because nails is one of those things that I go back and forth with. Sometimes I'm okay investing the money in the upkeep of my nails, and then sometimes I get really cheap and I think, why am I spending $65, $75 on nails every 3 weeks? But it's one of those self-care things that I think, if it's important to you, then you figure out a way to make it happen. But I also think that there's other things that I do for myself for self-care that I don't necessarily get my nails done all the time. I go to yoga. Like I have my yoga membership that I'm getting renewed, and that's $120 a month. So I feel like that gives me unlimited yoga for a month. That's more of an investment in my mental health, which helps me every single day show up in a positive light and have like the mental bandwidth to put up with a lot of the stuff that triggers me every single day. Like, so yeah. Anyways, I am headed there to this nail salon now, and I will probably film a little bit in there, but not too much. So we will go in there. I'm still figuring out this whole vlogging thing, trying to learn how to do it without using my vlogging camera. I know that sounds kind of weird because, you know, why did you buy a vlogging camera if you're not going to use it to vlog? But that camera is kind of bulky. It's kind of bulky and heavy to me, at least. I mean, it's really not that bad, but I would feel more comfortable using my phone or using one of those DJI Pocket 3s, which is something that I want to get. So yeah, I am working on figuring out how to vlog correctly and not bore you guys to death, and also not have my vlogs be like an hour long. If they end up being an hour long, so be it. I don't think anybody's gonna watch an hour long vlog with me, but that's okay. I just want to start getting stuff up and kind of learn how to tweak things, how to edit better, and do all of that stuff. So you guys are going to see my growth journey, because I'm going to be fully transparent with my journey and how things are going. You're going to see me grow from no subscribers to hopefully like 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. I think that's totally possible. I feel like that's even possible in 6 months if I figure out the algorithm a little bit. YouTube, every platform is different, so it's kind of hard to, you know, learn each platform. You really have to study each platform if you want to reach new people and hopefully reach the right people who actually resonate with you. So yeah, that is all that I have for now. I will let you guys go so that I can get to this. Well, I'm on time. I'm actually 15 minutes early. So I can get to this salon. No, not salon. Yeah, nail salon. And get my toesies done. And I will update you when I am finished. Good morning, friends. It is another day, and I am off to get a lip flip done at Rocky Mountain Beauty Bar. And I decided to do this as a little treatsy for myself for my birthday. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have my nails done. I did not get them done at the salon. I actually did a DIY like press-on nails, and I filmed a Reels video for that, not on my vlogging camera. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do both like Reels and vlogging at the same time, and it's very difficult. I think a lot of people who do that simultaneously filming, they must have like an extra iPhone, or I don't know how they do it. I'm gonna figure it out because I think that is the way you can get like more content, where, you know, you can put it on your long form and your short form. Anyways, probably boring to you guys, but it's just stuff that tinkers around in my head. The other thing that I have started to notice is I've been getting a lot more like hate comments, and it's really unfortunate because a lot of them are coming from people who are middle-aged and older, and I'm like, really? We are taking things so seriously that we are leaving angry comments on people that we don't know videos? Like, how are you still at that place, at that age, where you still have so much anger in your heart, where you have to leave nasty comments on strangers' videos? Which also is very strange to me, because you can have friends that you've known for a long time and they will watch all of your stuff that you post and not like a damn thing. And that's actually something that's been going viral on TikTok and Instagram, where people, like, they're like surveillance cameras where they'll watch every single thing that you do, but they will never like, never comment, when they know if you are somebody who is trying to use social media platforms to further your business or grow as a content creator, or if that's even something that you are trying to do, then why wouldn't they like try to support you? I do have a friend that no matter what I post, he is a tried and true homie. He always comments, always likes. Well, no, he doesn't comment, but he always likes, and he tries to always show up for me. And, you know, I really appreciate that about him. And we grew up together back in like kid days. So, you know, it's really cool to see somebody who you know from like elementary school still showing up for you, because there's so much that has happened between then and now. But I think that's the difference between people who have healed through stuff that they have gone through, or have just matured enough emotionally to not hold grudges or to take things too seriously, because life is too short and people are going through a lot. We don't know what people are going through, even content creators. So the fact that people will leave nasty comments on, you know, people's videos or posts, it's just, why not just scroll past it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that doesn't vibe with you, just scroll past it. But I guess that's just too much to ask. I don't know. Anyways, that's my rant for this morning, because I got a troll comment this morning. So yeah, but I am on my way to, like I said, the salon to get my lip flip done. I did get the okay from Kelly to film in there, so I am going to try to film for my reel and film for this vlog in there, which is going to be tricky because I'm just bringing my camera. I'm not bringing my vlogging camera. So yeah, it's going to be tricky. Anyways, let me get there and then I will catch up with you guys when I am there.
So a lip flip is Botox that's placed strategically in the muscle that goes around your mouth, called your orbicularis oris. And it's a sphincter muscle. So if you think about puckering like that, right, it closes like a circle. So when we put Botox on the top part here, the upper lip, it relaxes that muscle just enough that you get a little bit of eversion, like this. So sometimes for people who have really thin upper lips, or when they smile, it kind of curls under, what we call a gummy smile. It's great because of that relaxation. A lot of women who get lip filler also like it because it can extend out the life of your filler, so you're not getting injected as often. Just when you think you might need a little bit more, that lip flip gives you that extra oomph, and then maybe you don't need filler right away. It's great for a lot of people. It's not for everybody though. There are some people who should not get lip flips, specifically people who use their mouth a lot to talk. So news anchors or people who are on camera, sometimes that can just change their smile a little bit or change the way that they whistle or suck through a straw. So for some people, they don't like it. Some people love them. You can get them with all of your other Botox treatments, or you can get them just by themselves. It's a really quick procedure. It takes about 5 minutes. If you're a good candidate, you should come in and see us.
Okay, so now she's going to show kind of like what the situation is that she's going to do kind of around the lips, but we're going to take off all of my lippy because, you know.
All right, so when we're assessing for a lip flip, we're going to have the client smile real big. Good. Just so you can kind of see there. And then relax for me. Good. And then we'll take a baseline photo. Good. And then smile for me again, real big. So you can see when she smiles, her upper lip curls in a little bit. You'll especially see that here kind of on the outer edges, and that's not uncommon. So we place just the tiniest amount of Botox in this top muscle here. Usually I do 4 to 5 injection points. And again, it just relaxes that muscle a little bit. So that way, when she smiles, you see a little bit more of her lip, which makes her feel more confident.
Yeah, it'll go like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. So we mark our little injection points here. And this is probably one of the spicier Botox injections, but it's still not horrible. We have some little distractor techniques that we do. And we've got a little vibrator that she'll have on her chin to help as well.
Oh, remember when I got the actual lip filler done and I didn't have it. I didn't even use that.
I know, you're a
Remember,
brother.
like, yeah, I think she's just had a bite block to help hold some, maybe. No, there was something I could have sworn, but yeah, I didn't do that thing. I was just like, yeah.
You're a baller. Okay, I'm gonna go get this stuff ready.
Cool.
All right. So we try and go as fast as we can here, just because it is a little stingy. And that's it. Now for this, there's different brands of Botox, just like we say Kleenex. That doesn't always mean actual Kleenex, it just means facial tissue. So the brand that I chose for her is called Daxi or Daxify. I love that brand for certain women because it does kick in a little bit faster and it does last a little bit longer. So in some women, instead of the traditional 12 to 16 weeks, sometimes they can get up to like 20, 24 weeks. Just depends. The lip flips typically don't last quite as long just because we do use our mouth a lot every day to eat, drink, talk. So I want her to have that kicked in, hopefully by her birthday. Yeah, she is.
Hey, Baxter, you ready to go see the world, buddy? Ready to go on walkies? Mom, ready to go on walkies, Mom? Here is today's fit. I am actually wearing a crop under this. It's a Gymshark crop, long sleeve crop top, and then Gymshark leggings, and then my Hoka tube tennis shoes. So we're gonna go on a 2-mile mental health walk. See you guys there. So I just got done walking Baxter for 2 miles. I have not been going on my mental health walks, so I have just been feeling super, super drained. So I decided that I wanted to start, fresh. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I wanted to just start to get back in the notion of doing the things that I was actively doing regularly before the holidays. So my mental health walks is one of them. I'm supposed to go to Pilates at 4, which is in like an hour. And I've just not been feeling like going to the studio lately. I don't know if it's just the parking situation, like I mentioned before, or something else, but I'm just not interested in going to the studio lately. I think I canceled the last 2 classes that I was supposed to have there. I have to give 8 hours in advance, otherwise you get a cancellation fee, which is like $20, which sucks. But we will see if I get there today. I do need to take down all of the Christmas decorations. Sorry if you can hear Baxter eating. He's hungry after his walk, so he's eating his food. I need to do an undecorate with me, which I'm probably going to add to this vlog. So yeah, I need to take down all of the Christmas decorations and just let the house get kind of reset for the new year, and help get that mindset nice and clear and refocused. I feel like with all of the holiday stuff, decorations still up, I still feel like I'm in holiday mode, and I need to mentally reset so that I can focus on what my goals are for this year. I don't know if you guys make New Year's resolutions or not, or if you believe in New Year's resolutions. For me, personally, I feel like goals are better because those are achievable and they're measurable. So I have a few goals that I need to write down. I do want to create a vision board as well this year. I have not done a vision board, I don't think, ever, or the last time I did one was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I do want to go to the store and pick up a poster board and maybe go to the thrift store, get some magazines so that I can do a vision board for myself. And yeah, so let's hop into taking down all of this decorations and we'll bang it out. Careful taking these down too, because these are all glass bulbs. I don't have kids, I don't have cats. Baxter's really great about leaving the tree alone, so I can have glass ornaments. These were all from Hobby Lobby and from Michael's 2 years ago, I want to say. So yeah, I literally just dropped one, so this one is now cracked and broken. So that one's for the birds. I just have to be careful taking these down. this giant thing, and there is like, I think 4 stacks on each side. So that's what I like about this, is it holds all of your different ornaments and it doesn't smash them at all. Framed art is to save space on storage. What I do is I print off different prints that I print off of Etsy, and I have all of the different seasons in the back. So as you can see, this one's Christmas, this one's fall, and this one is for the regular everyday no season type of one. So this is the one that I'm going to change it to. Died, but this is all of the decorations so far that I have taken down. This is the leftover bags and wrapping paper and tissue paper and stuff that I need to save and put down in the basement. My propane stove is still in here from when the power went out, so that's why that's there. I just have not put that back in my Jeep. So it's gonna look so sad in here when all of the Christmas stuff comes down, because it's already looking kind of bare. This won't be here, that won't be here. I need to figure out how I want to decorate this like makeshift mantle that we put up. And then basically it's so empty now. You can kind of see how I did the front here entryway. I just need to put like a little candle right here and then it will look cute again. I don't know how, there's my ring light, my vlogging camera. This situation, I don't really know how I want to decorate this. This is a new piece that I got from a neighbor. I need to move those two because those don't look right there, complete eyesore. But I think I want to get 6 more of these baskets to fill up these cubbies, because I don't like the way that it looks with the baskets and then the empty cubbies on top of it. So I think I'm gonna figure out a situation with that. And then over here is my booty sprout machine and my treadmill. Luckily, I haven't had to use my treadmill too much this winter because we haven't had that much snow. That is a bed that's folded up for Baxter. And then I need to put this throw up. I need to put the new covers on these feather pillows. I need to put Gingerbread Man up. And so you see, like, I'm trying to get things reorganized and redecorated, but man, I have a feeling that I am going to be going shopping for some everyday, like, seasonal decor. And when I mean seasonal decor, I'm talking about when it's not fall or Christmas, because those are the 2 main seasons that I decorate for. And then the rest of the year, I kind of just leave up other neutral, I guess, kind of stuff. So yeah, I am going back to all of the neutral type decor that's like this. Good morning, friends. I feel like I'm always talking to you guys when I'm in my car. 90% of the time, it's like, oh yeah, let me vlog. Anyways, as you can see, it is my birthday. I just got done from the doctors. I know, really weird to go to your doctors on your birthday and with a crown and a sash, but they were so great. I saw my pain management doctor today for my migraines. So we renewed 2 medications that I'm on for migraines to kind of keep those at bay. And then I just left Starbucks. You guys, I am so freaking excited because pistachio is back. So you better believe that I ordered a Dubai-inspired drink. I did get my quad shot of espresso in a grande cup over ice with 4 pumps of pistachio, 1/2 inch cream, and then I got chocolate cold foam. That's how I order it. Apparently, Starbucks has now put the Dubai chocolate on the menu. They're really behind the game because, hello, this was a craze like last year, like I think last winter. So it's been a hot minute. Anyways, I guess they're trying to bring it back and revive it, which I'm all about. I love the Dubai inspired coffee drinks for sure. And then he also, so I guess Starbucks gives you, if you have the app, Starbucks will give you a free drink on your birthday. But the guy who was working at the counter also gave me free egg bites. So I am about to enjoy this and go to Sephora because Huda Beauty just dropped her Easy Bake powders in a pressed version. And as you guys know, if you've watched some of my other videos, that's the reason why I bought that Kimchi Beauty catfished yellow banana powder, is because it was pressed. I love those baking powders, even though I don't really know how to bake. I just like put it under my eyes because it sets my concealer really well, and it brightens my under eyes. But I love them. I hate the mess. I don't like messy loose powders. It's just something that I'm not a fan of. So I'm gonna go to Sephora. I'm gonna pick that up. And then another product that I have been really loving lately is the hair care products from Dr. Groot. It's a Korean hair care brand, and I was gifted a set of them for my birthday. I did get the gift early, so I have been using it for about a week, and it's like a hair thickening product where you have like a shampoo and a treatment that you use while you're in the shower, and it is really great. Like, I can tell that is going to work, because that is the only struggle that I've really had as I have aged, is I've noticed that my hair is like really thinning. Like, you can kind of see my scalp a lot at times when I pull my hair back or certain things, and that's the only thing that I'm kind of self-conscious about. So I found out via Instagram on Dr. Groot's page that they are now selling it at freaking Costco. So you better believe my ass is hopping over to Costco and stocking up and probably buying like 2 sets, because it comes in. So they sell the shampoo in the actual store, and it's $55 for 2, which is crazy. And then they sell the hair care treatment only online, and it's $40 for 2. So I have got to get my ass to the store, buy the shampoo, stock up. I'm going to buy like 4 bottles, because I really want my hair to regain its fullness. I don't really have thick hair to begin with, but I feel like using this product will really help, because the people that I have seen their results, it has worked for them really well. So I'm hoping that it does the same for me. I believe it will. Like I said, the couple of times that I've used it over the past week, I have felt like it is doing what it's supposed to do. But I guess we will see as I continue to use it over the next few months. Anyways, let me stop yapping. Let me eat my delicious egg bites, and I will get over to Sephora, and I will check in with you after that. Hey friends, so I just left Sephora. Ask me why. The one thing that I went there for, which was a drunk elephant glass serum something or another, and I left without that product and $360 worth of other crap. Like, when you go into Sephora and you're like this, and with a crown and a sash, and they're like, oh, happy birthday, queen, because my birthday sash says birthday queen. And so they were all hyping me up, and they're like, let us know if we can get you anything. Let us know if we can help you. What are you looking for? I went in there for really one thing. Well, 2 things. Okay. So I went in there for the drunk elephant glass serum thingamabob. And then I also went in for the Huda Beauty pressed powder, like I was telling you. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Patrick Ta just dropped those new lip glosses, so I wanted to get one of those. So really, there were 3 things that I wanted to get at Sephora. Tell me why. 1, I left without the drunk elephant thing, and I ended up, let me show you here really quick while I have you. I got this Kellie, which I don't own any of the fragrances from Kellie, but I smelled these, and holy cow, they smelled so good. So I got the mini kit of those, and then I also got the Marshmallow Candy Mini Duo from Kellie. So now I have 6 little minis from Kellie, and so I'm supporting Huda and her sister Mona apparently today, so that's okay. I also got a resveratrol. If you guys don't know about resveratrol, it's like something that you can use instead of retinol, and it will give you really good results. If you don't know about resveratrol, here is your plug for you to look into it and to get it. I got the Claudel, I don't know how to say this brand, but this is very highly rated. So I got this one because basically you paid for this guy, and then you got these 2 little travel things for free, essentially. So I got this kit. That's been on my Amazon wish list for a while, so I decided, since they had that kit, to go ahead and purchase it. I also did pick up my birthday gift from them. I did choose a skincare thing because I am into skincare nowadays, so that is something that I picked up. I also picked up, let me see, I think it was 2 things. Oh no, I only picked up 1 thing from Charlotte Tilbury. I don't own anything from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the first thing that I own from her, which is this little mini pillow talk. and it is in the color medium. The other one that they have, I think it's the light version, it just doesn't look good on me. It's like too light. So I'm hoping that this looks good on me. We will try that out together on another video. And then I got this mini Patrick Ta blush, and this is in the color She Goes to the Gym, which looks to be like a mauve-y color, which I'm into. You know me, I love my mauves for everyday wear. And then the last two things that I got were the Patrick Ta lip gloss like I was talking about, and this is in the color Cookie Butter, which looks freaking amazing. And then last but not least was the pressed Easy Bake powder from Huda Beauty, and I got this in the color Cherry Blossom Cake. I was on the fence between whether or not I wanted to get the pink one or the peach one, but I decided to get the pink one because I feel like I like the way that looks better, because I do have a banana powder, a loose banana powder, a loose peach powder, and a loose pink powder, and I like the banana and the pink the best. So I was like, let's not do the peach one. And then the girl was so nice. She gave me two free samples. So this is Away detoxifying shampoo, which detoxifying shampoos are freaking great. If you don't own one, go get one. And then she also gave me this dewy cream. I think this is just like a skin lotion from Sol de Janeiro. So this is in the scent Rosa Charmosa, whatever the heck that is, don't know. But anyways, that was nice of her to give me some extra samples. So yeah, it was $360 for all this crap. And I say crap using that lightly, because like, you don't need all of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't need all of this stuff, but it will last me, I kid you not, probably for the entire year. So sometimes I'm okay with investing in higher end products, especially when they last you a lot longer. I do still try to be mindful of stepping into Sephora, because I cannot leave that store without spending $300. As you guys saw in my last Sephora haul video, I spent basically around that. And my goal is not to treat myself. My goal is to buy a house. So one of these days, you guys, I'm going to reel it in, and I'm going to get even better about budgeting. I am still saving for the house, so let's not get distracted there. I am still saving, but I do have a tendency to allow myself to celebrate myself, because I didn't grow up where, you know, we were essentially celebrated on the, like, okay, let me rephrase that. We had birthday cakes, we celebrated our birthdays, but you know how, like, when you are around certain people and they love you so stinking much that your birthday is like the best day ever for them, because they love you so stinking much that it's just a huge celebration. They, you know, want to make sure you wake up with your Starbies in the morning. They give you your birthday balloons, your cake, they take you out for lunch or for dinner and shower you with like all of your favorite things, whether those are things that don't cost a lot or things that do, like whatever, just the whole thing of celebrating you. That's the reason why I got this crown and this sash, is because I decided if nobody else was going to celebrate me in my life, I was going to celebrate me. I am doing all of these birthday things by myself because I don't have anybody else to celebrate with. And I mean, technically I could celebrate with my sister, but she sleeps all day long. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Not my circus, not my monkeys. So I am celebrating basically my birthday by myself. Hopefully my sister wakes up from her coma and will go with me to hibachi later on. That is the idea. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home. I am going to change my shoes and put on a jacket because it's a little cold outside, and I'm going to take my dog on a 2-mile mental health walk and get that done before I decide if I'm going to go to Costco and buy that Korean the Korean shampoo that I was telling you about, because I've already spent so much money, but like, I don't know if Costco is going to be carrying this for a while, and if they're not going to be carrying it, then I want to invest in it now before it leaves the store. You know what I'm saying? You can never trust Costco, because Costco, they be dropping stuff and they're like, ooh, look at this great stuff, and then they pull it and you're like, hello, what happened? I still want to buy that regularly. Can you please stock that like immediately? And they just are on some weird cycle. I guess if it doesn't sell well, then they just completely get rid of it. So yeah, so that is my decision making process for the rest of the day. Should I buy the hair care, or should I just say I've spent enough today, leave it as it is? We shall see, friends. We shall see. Did that crack in there? Oh. I was like, did that crack in there?
We're gonna go funnel style. So, that's gonna be the fuse. Yeah, fill it up there. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Happy birthday. Not too bad. Love the candle. Not a volcano without lava. Big one. All for flavor.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
You guys, I literally have the kindest neighbors. Look at this handwritten card from one of my neighbors who is a part of this no-buy group that I'm a part of. And basically it is a neighborhood group where you keep items out of landfills. And so you exchange things that you no longer want with neighbors. And I had gifted a neighbor some Eddie Bauer pants, and she remembered that it was my birthday. And so she gave me this tarot card reading because she is a shamanic practitioner. And then she also gave me some bath salts that she makes, which is so freaking kind.
Okay, friends, I know I am so horrible. One, about doing intros to vlogs, and two, doing outros to vlogs. I usually just throw the clips in and hope for the best. I'm going to get better. I promise. I promise. We're only on vlog 3, so keep on keeping up with me and see how better I get if you want. That is going to do it for today's video. I will catch you guys next Thursday. Bye.